cockerel stands on one leg at one time and stands yet on the opposite leg the next time. This is a movement that is definitely one of the 10 movements in the 10 form. So you're here to learn Yang style Tai Chi, Y-A-N-G, sometimes referred to as Yang or Yang style. It is the most popular Tai Chi style in the world, mainly because it's rounded, it's continuous, it's non-stop, rather than something more abrupt and angular and forceful. Okay? So there are many styles of Tai Chi, and if someone asks you, or you tell someone that you do take Tai Chi, they're going to probably ask you, well, what style? Don't say you don't know, but it is Yang style, okay? So Tai Chi is a discipline, it's an art. It's based on martial arts. And martial arts, as you know, is a form of fighting, okay? So you have to be defensive and you have to know how to protect yourself. So basically, that's what Tai Chi is all about. However, it's done in a dance-like movement. It is often referred to as meditation in motion. But we do the underlying, the movements are derived basically from martial arts. To give you an example, if we ward off or we grasp the bird's tail, we push our opponent away and then we drag him down. But we do it in a graceful way so that we ward off our opponent and then we grasp the bird's tail. Okay, rather than say dragging him down. And then we push our opponent out yet another time. And that's not all, we push him back out again. So the reason why I emphasize that is that as we learn the movements, you should know why you're doing the movement. And if you can conjure up that image, your Tai Chi would probably be better. So if Tai Chi is a discipline, we're going to have to adhere to some rules. And the rules are not just there because it's particular to Tai Chi, but then again, yes. But it also helps us with the safety of our joints, especially our knees and our hips, because we are turning and swiveling all the time. If we did not adhere to our alignment of our feet, we would probably give up Tai Chi and say, you know what, my knees are bothering me. So we have to then re-examine how we are learning and what we are doing to correct that alignment. So granted, everybody wants to learn Tai Chi because they don't want to fall, and it's over time that you build stamina, you increase your muscle flexibility and strength. So you cannot expect it within an hour or a few hours, but it grows on you and you build from where you're at. In the process of learning Tai Chi, you learn about your body. You learn what your body can do, what it can't do, and how you can overcome it, overcome the shortcomings. And that is why when you are in a risk, you can somehow get your body tuned in to stop yourself from falling or preventing an accident. Nothing is guaranteed, and it's over a course of time. It also builds your mind in that you become more confident in what you can do and not afraid of doing something different over time, okay? And if you talk to anybody who's been doing Tai Chi, they will tell you this and many, many more enjoyments of why they continue to take Tai Chi. All right, so we're gonna dig down deeper now, okay? We're gonna learn how to be a golden cockerel. And we're not looking for a high-held stance, neither are we looking for something long in duration, okay, long in duration. But what are we then looking at? We're looking at how to be safe, how to use your body in the best way so that you will not fall, okay? So perk up your ears, because this is important. You'll hear it many, many times, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate for you first, okay? So when we're a golden cockerel, we need to stand on one foot. If we have 2 feet with weight, we're not going to be able to get to that one foot and lift up the other foot. So you can stand there and you can say, well, it's so easy. All you have to do is shift your weight, bring the other foot up. But that's not what Tai Chi is all about. Tai Chi encompasses your whole body, including your mind. So what does that do for us when we do a golden cockerel? We use our hand to help us to center, and the other hand is then a counterbalance hand. So how is that hand a counterbalance hand? When the right foot goes up, the left hand does something. When the left hand goes up, the right hand does something. Well, what is it that it does? It helps us to balance. It does not go to sleep. It does not go to sleep. It uses a posture or a stance that looks something like this. Can you do this on either side and then do the other side? So what are you doing? You're cocking your wrist so that it's not sleepy and droopy. You're holding it there. You're also pushing down. So when you do this, can you push down? Can you do this and push down? So while one hand comes up, the other one comes down. While one hand comes up, the other one comes down. Okay, and when it comes down, it sits to the side of our thigh, not next to our thigh, but a little further out. Okay? So you can stand there and do things while I'm talking. And when I say the word hand, it's not as simple as only hands. When we do Tai Chi, we are addressing the core. Where's your core? Does everybody have a core? Yeah, the core is in the center. It could be in the back, it could be in the front, but it's the core, the main thing that drives all your movements. To get your core stronger, you're going to have to focus on it, and you're going to have to push it to move, rather than just say, oh, hand in the front, other hand in the back, or hand down, hand up. You're going to have to use, can you do this motion? You're going to have to use that core in everything that we do. We warmed it up, but it's that core that makes us stronger. It also centers ourselves. So in Tai Chi, we always refer to 2 inches below our navel. 2 inches below our navel is called a danten. Can you say danten? The danten is our center of gravity. Although I cannot see you focus there, your mind plays a big part in Tai Chi. Eventually, the mind drives your movements. That's difficult to understand. But the mind drives the movements. The mind also centers always on the center of gravity. So if you know where your center of gravity is, you will have better balance. It's training your mind to identify with that danten, 2 inches below your navel. It helps us to center. All right. To be a golden cockerel, you will have to bring first we have good Tai Chi posture. Good Tai Chi posture has many elements. The main element is that we're not a rag doll, we're not a soldier, but we're somewhere in between. So somewhere in between is this, and you can do it while I describe it. You're equally weighted, 50 on each side, 50-50. Your feet are probably, for our purposes now, slightly apart, no more than shoulder width away. And your shoulders are drooping. So you get them up high, and then you droop them, and that's how Tai Chi posture is held. As a result of drooping your shoulders, you found that your chest now is not flat as a board, but sunken. Something else happened. Your butt tucked under rather than flat straight up or protruding out. So get it up straight, drop your shoulders, sink your chest, tuck your butt, okay? The chin is not parallel to the ground, but slightly dipped down. So it's dipped down, but your glance is still ahead. This is all being held by our heavy head, which is always erect. In no matter what stance we're in, the head is always erect. Because there's a imaginary cable that is drilled through the center of our skull all the way through our mid-system, identifying with that dantian area. That cable is like your pointing finger. Can I see your pointing finger? This is the cable that's drilled through your skull. At no time do I want it bent backwards, forward, or sideways. So this is a good way of detecting whether you have good Tai Chi posture. As you can also tell, if I did not have good Tai Chi posture, I would be ready to fall in either way. Just because my hands come out does not mean my body follows it. I can surely fall. My head is heavy. I don't have that rod that's drilled through my skull. So at all times we have to adhere to it. It's not easy, but it's something that we can work on to keep ourselves better balanced, and it also gives us better posture, okay? And we're learning to center ourselves.